Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Witches of the Moon. My name is Dia, aka OriOasis.com, and this week we are talking about, um, I had to look because I totally forgot. That quick, I just turned on the camera and totally blacked out. So this week we're talking about self-study versus mentors. Now, for me, they balance each other out. When you first start out, you want a mentor, you want a mentor, you want a mentor. Or sometimes you first start, you can go the opposite. You want self study, self study, self study. But no matter what, you get to a point where at some point in your journey, you kind of want the other. Even if not, even if from a distance, you kind of want the other. So, if you start out self study, you start looking at what I mean by from a distance is you start looking at how other people do stuff, and you might find maybe one or two that you really like their style. So in that aspect, they kind of become a mentor, or you start off with a mentor, and at some point in time, you want to break off and do your own thing and find your own way and create it to make it your own. So for me, it's not really one versus the other. To me, they go hand in hand. At some point in time, they flip flop and switch for everybody. Either you get a mentor that's like right there that shows you everything that you can call, that you can talk to, or it's one from a distance where you just watch their works, the part of the works that they show. Maybe you like the ingredients that they use. Maybe you like how they combine ingredients, like maybe the bottle they use, or how they make certain things. Maybe like the words that they use, like whether they rhyme, don't rhyme, or something like that. Maybe just like their personality, their style, and their morals, or something like that. So you get attracted to that. Now, as far as good versus bad, I really think they're even. Like as far as a mentor, depending on if you don't get a good mentor, you can kind of get trapped into doing it their way because they want their legacy and their style to carry on. So they're very strict. They're not very open. They want you to do it their way, and that's it. Any other way is wrong. Um, Now that's not all mentors. Like I said, if you don't get a good one. And technically, that's not bad because they want to carry on a legacy. They teach you so you can carry on their legacy, their style of work, so their name will become immortal. So really, it's not really that bad, but it can be a bad thing for you. Now, as far as the other side, you can get so used to doing self study that you're not open to ideas from anybody else because you did this here, you did this here. That when someone else comes along and they're willing to give you little pointers here and there, you're like, oh, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I have my own style. I have my own style. This is how I want to do it. This is how it's gonna be, and that's it. So it kind of flip flops a little. Um, I guess that's the best way I could say it. Let me think, because 3 minutes is a really short video, and I was trying not to do too many short videos this season. Um, but yeah, that's really it for for me, mentor versus self study. The other problem with self study can be is that you don't know where to go. You don't know who to trust. Even within, like, say you're just want to be Wiccan, right? There's so much stuff out there about Wicca in so many different ways and so many different teachings that you can get so confused on what it is because it's so much. It's not like how it used to be, where you have to know somebody to know somebody to know somebody. I'm sorry, looking at my dog stick his paw under the door. He wants attention, but it's not like how it used to be, where there was just so much information out there that is so confusing. Also, a study is very hard when you are a person who likes when you're a very person who likes very strategic order. Things that you want measurements of this, and that. Um, for self study, that can be kind of hard because one book may say this, the other book may say that, and you kind of got to figure out in between which one is right for you. As far as mentor, it can become very restricting, um, depending on the mentor. Also, depending on not only depending on the mentor, but depending on the uh, what what's the word I'm looking for? What thing you're gonna go with? Some things have some things, some traditions have things that need to be done a certain way. Excuse me. Gotta love kids, right? So Now, the other hand of mentorship is you can have someone who's very, more like me, who's very freeing, and that can become very frustrating when, you're looking for that strategic order. You can have a mentor who likes who likes to guide you, but not um, kind of tell you. So that you might have someone like me who like to be open. Well, I'll tell you what these herbs are for, but I'm not going to tell you exactly what herbs used for what. So, like, say I'll tell you, jasmine, lavender, rose, orange pills, things like that. Cinnamon are used for love, but I won't tell you exactly what to put in your love work. I may say, oh, you could do this with a jar, this, and that, but I want you to become creative and to make it your own. So I'm not going to exactly tell you now. That type of mentor for some people who like want A, B, C, and D, and under A they want steps 1, 2, 3, and under step 1 they want the A, B, C's of that. That can become very annoying for them for that. Now the good things is about both of them is that there's something for everybody. For everybody learns differently. So the best thing about it is no matter which one you pick, you're going to get the right ones for you. If you need someone to show you the way in the beginning, or someone to show you the way, period, and that's the way that you want to do, then fine. Don't let nobody stop you. If you want to be self-taught, same thing. Don't let nobody stop you. There's beauty in both of them. That's what I love about it. I tend to flip flop. I have mentors that I have watched from a distance. I have friends that I consider mentors, and they consider me their mentors as well. It's like a give and take depending on the moment, the day, the hour, whatever. Uh, so I see to be doing both of them. I see the point of it on both of them. I like both of them. I really don't have one favor over the other. I think they both have their own time and their own purpose and their own place. So with that, I think I rambled on enough. And I'll see y'all next week, guys. Don't forget to, if you have not done it already, don't forget to comment, rate, because I can say the T. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Don't forget to stay blessed to be a blessing. And as always, watch everybody's videos. I'll see you next week. Peace.